in those shifts. But just for now, I will be helping with setting up, and then Alexis will be coming at 3 o'clock from 3 to 5 to help kind of close out the booth. We will be part of the refresh station that's kind of in the middle of the golf course. So it's kind of like a water station, but also we are providing with solutions to help them kind of refresh themselves on the course. So things that we will have include spray sunscreens, as well as the after sun lotion or spray, excuse me, in the event that they have like some sunburn already. I'm going to be making these peppermint cold towels, and we'll keep them in a cooler so then that way they can like wipe themselves down because it is going to be pretty hot. Yes, water refreshments. Yes, after sun spray and peppermint cold towels. Please don't worry about the supplies, Alexis. I've already started ordering, and then that's what actually me and Ashley were talking about, is utilizing some of our points to kind of help, and or it's going to be a donation for myself to, you know, her foundation. So please don't stress. I just appreciate you even coming to help. We're going to be doing deep blue samples as well too. So, you know, as they are working out or on the course or walking, or are they walking the course? No, they have golf carts, right?
Golf carts, but you know, like after
Okay.
swinging, they might be in pain, or like it's like for after tension too, which would be great,
Yeah.
or like other workouts that they have.
Right. Or they might want to use it after they're done and then use it as a cool down. So we'll have deep blue samples. I'll have water bottles with the Metapower Recharge in both flavors, so they could sample that, but have the electrolytes for them to continue on their day. And then we'll have lip balms that they can pick one and take it with them as well too. I was planning on having additional oils just to help kind of cool them down there. So like maybe spearmint, as well as past tense if some people are starting to get headaches there on the course, or just other oils to kind of help and enhance their experience with the products or the refresh station. But yeah, we will be there. Setup is about 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. around. Golfing starts as a shotgun at 11, with them kind of wrapping up by 5:30. Cool.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then silent auction, we're gonna donate, Britt's gonna donate a diffuser with oil set. And then that's also a donation receipt. Even anything that you redeem points for, Britt, or you buy, that's also a donation receipt, you know, that you get.
Okay.
As long as you input it on the form for me, I can give you the link. And then I'm also thinking like maybe I should donate a deep blue rub and a stick just for raffle. Because it's like, hey, did you check out the refresh station and try this? Like, here's maybe a recharge. So what I was checking right before this call, Alexis, was what I could use points for. And literally the only thing we can use points for is lip balm. So,
Because I bought most of it already.
which is fine. Yeah, unless we need oils, but really or I guess I could redeem points for a deep blue rub too. But yeah, so my mom wanted to help with lip balm with points, so she's gonna get 17 lip balm. I'm gonna see how much I can redeem for my 400 points and then just contribute in that way. Okay, but I'm just so excited. So just so you guys know, because you're both coming, the shotgun's at 11, and there's 48 teams of 3 golfers. So that's 144 golfers. And it's like a party. Like people dress to impress. They're like a lot of business guys, because really if you buy a team, it's an expensive golf tournament. And the only way that you get a tax donation receipt if you buy through a business. So a lot of pretty much every single team is a business, whether it be a small business or a bigger business. But there's a lot of opportunity with creating a really great experience, but also exposure, you know. And a lot of these guys are some of our best friends, which is really cool. And so they come to the welcome party. They get mobile oyster service. They get Bricks and Stones, which is drinks and cigars. They get DJ experience. We have Hawaiian music also. And then can't remember. And our swag bag has Sig Zane golf polos, and then our sponsor tiers have fitted hats that are exclusive to our tournament. Then when they go on the course, you're going to have downtime because it's like teams coming in one at a time between their next hole. But you guys are in the busiest place. So you're going to have the same teams coming through a couple of times. So you have multiple opportunities of exposure, and like maybe the first time they drove by and they're like, nah, I don't need the lip balm. And they come back and they're like, okay, I need a lip balm. I'm getting parched. My lips are getting burned and I'm going to need to apply some sunscreen, and so it's like they get this chance and this opportunity to try these products. I'm going to send you guys a map later, but there's different experiences as far as what people get on the course, and that's included in their golf ticket. And we have alcohol. Like, people are going to be wasted, I'm going to be quite honest, but alcohol, it's a party. That's why I said it's a party. We have a DJ where you guys are at, Pitch Sports Bar, and food and drinks right in your section. And then at different holes, there's like tacos and tequila shots. There's a Sato family sherbet. There's poke by Lokahi. There's burgers. And the number one golf drink is called a transfusion. So it's vodka. Isn't that so cool? Vodka with grape juice and ginger ale and some lime. And so I have
Ooh.
So I have my addiction girls bartending and our addiction DJ at your guys's booth and by your guys' booth. And then we have the child's family tent, and he's going to pass out cookies and whatnot. And then the after
Cool.
party. Yeah. So if you want to stay for the after party, we have dinner and natural vibrations with Ho'onua. So yeah, we just literally confirmed them like 3 hours ago. No, I'm telling you, I know, like, our golf packages are expensive. Our cheapest golf package is $1,850. Our sponsor tiers are $2,500 and $5,000. And it's because of all of this that you get, good times.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Also our silent auction, like, we have donations from Four Seasons. My old addiction manager works at Aulani, so I'm working on a donation from him with that. And just like, a whole bunch of really good stuff. So we have a good time. I'm so happy Gold Drop Society is going to be there. I would love any feedback at the very end, as far as, last year I was just going to set it up and people just come by the station. I just didn't have time to set it up. This year, you guys will physically be there and be talking to people. And I guess the type of feedback I'm looking for is like, is that worth it to have a booth there? And have you physically there? Or do you feel like it should just go towards maybe a mobile station next year? Or maybe we didn't need as much product, or we need less product, or maybe we want to incorporate a different experience as part of the oils, and so I would love that type of feedback from you guys after you experience it. Yay! Okay, so as far as Diamond Club, how's everyone's September going so far?
It's
Still going. I put myself back to I think it was like Diamond Club. It was Founders. And I feel like each year I'm busier, but that year I felt super, super, super busy. And the first couple of weeks of the month, I was just focused on whatever I had to get done the first 2 weeks of the month. And then the last 2 to 3 weeks, it was just go time. And so I know I've shared that with you guys a few times, because I want you to know that it's okay to have a slower start in the month, because you have to get your ducks in a row. You can't necessarily focus sometimes on teaching a class or like inviting if you don't have your ducks in a row, right? And then once you do, I think the main thing is like you are taking the time in those first 2 weeks or first week or so, getting your ducks in a row, so that it's not taking the whole month and then the whole month is gone, right? But like the first 2 weeks, you're getting your ducks in a row. Then it's like go time, invite, teach. But also you have resources in place. For example, I'm teaching an intro to oils class tonight. We have 2 RCPs so far. I'm super happy with that. I am going to record it. It's going to include the Diamond Club promos. And that resource of a recording is something that we can use to send out and get people enrolled, right? And then same for the business overview tonight. Alexis has a lifestyle overview on Wednesday, and she has 2 more that will be open to anyone in the entire team. And then, Thursday we have a Metapower class, and all of these are recorded. And so it's nice to be able to have these resources to utilize as we focus in for the following 3 weeks left of the month type of thing after this week. What else I want to say about resources? And then also I actually had a really busy week this past week, but it was because I was trying to also balance having my social life, I guess you could call it, but like different events and get-togethers that I've had with friends. And one of my friends decided she's going to enroll one of her friends. So I'm like, when I'm taking the time to spend quality time with some of my friends, they're like very into and open to doTERRA, and then also sharing the message and sharing the products, and potentially could get enrollments through spending my time in that way as well. And so I want to share that with you guys because, I know a lot of the times we struggle to like, where are we spending our time? But I think it's important that that it doesn't just take inviting in your business, which we know, and enrolling in your business. It really takes all of the pipes, including networking, including, social events and such, because it ultimately helps you to build your confidence, to fill your cup, to make more connections, right? And so everything in your life, as long as you know that there will be seeds and positive outcomes, like it is worth your time. Okay. I know you guys are chatting, but I was trying not to get distracted. Okay. Alexis is getting her month in order, and she's working through something. I hope everything's okay. And you kind of get, solutions in place that'll kind of help you probably feel better. And a game plan, I guess you could say, medical plan. And Britt just had her surgery. How are you? I also saw your
Okay.
post. You posted you have endometriosis.
Yeah, surgery went well, but they found a lot of it. Yeah. So they removed a lot. And then I just got a notice today that they biopsied a bunch of stuff when I was put under. So it is endometriosis, but I'm actually not in any pain. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
You look like you're in good spirits. So I'm
Yeah. I
happy.
do have a question for you after we're done recording.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for being so brave to share that, because I saw your post and I'm like, there she is. Like she's ready to talk and share. And I know you have shared it in our Gold Drop team space before, but when you posted that, I was like, now she's gonna start talking about it. And that could be huge, for you, and just like people finding that connection with you because you're being vulnerable. And there's so many people that you could probably support. Okay. So I want to commend you on being brave and being willing to share that part of your life and your body. We have a bunch of events for September and a bunch of opportunities, and so the main thing is that you see this. I did email this out to the entire team, but it really takes that one-on-one connection. I also, if you guys do texting or emailing, like please email this out. Like you just take the link of this email and you can share it with people, and when you reach out and talk to people, for instance, I have one that I did want to reach out to invite to the business overview tonight. I would just text her and then send her the link to this email so she gets more details. And then she can just tell me if she wants to come or not. So you can use this email as a tool. I also texted all of my personally enrolled customers, hey, September, you guys got this because you're my personally enrolled customers. September classes are here. Here's all the details. It goes to this link. This link has the calendar, and then it has each individual class and a little bit about those. Okay. Amazing. Intro to oils tonight. Again, I will record business overview tonight. Again, I will record that. What type of people do you guys try to invite to business overviews?
People I want to work with.
Perfect.
I feel like that's me trying, like, I need to, like, maybe take a step off of that because I feel like maybe that's a little I don't want to judge people, but I also feel like we have to have some common ground, or like both want to do the business and be able to work together.
Yeah, I hear you. It completely makes sense. And now more than ever, like we've been in this business for so long, like we see the type of business partners that we want in the long run, the type of people that we want to partner with, right? Like really good people. And I'm not saying not everyone in the world, well, not everyone in the world is good, but I'm not saying like not everyone will be good, but there definitely is, it's good to have standards and a criteria and expectations for the longevity of your business and the longevity of your business partnership and having healthy business relationships. Now that I zoomed in, I realize I spelled this wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm going to correct it all, but I'm not going to resend the email or anything. And then, so business overviews. Other people that I do suggest, people that have come to a class recently, people that you've talked with recently, people that shared an oil experience with you, anyone on your team ordering over 100 PV, LRP or more. Also anyone who seems really excited about oils and they kind of message you what they're excited about. Or if you follow them on Instagram and you see how they talk and post. I have one, she came to our class the other week, Alexis, Kayla. I actually never followed her because she's enrolled to Anuhea. And she came to the class not really knowing me, but really it was, the invite was sent to the entire team. She comes, she loved it. She learned a lot. I got to know her a bit. I'm like, I think this is a person that I feel like I would get along with well. And then I started following her on Instagram and I look at her, what she posts. And it's just like mom tips, and she has this type of aesthetic going. And she's been talking about the oil so naturally and how it supports her. It's like, okay, this is someone that I should offer the business opportunity to, or at least let her know there is one. It doesn't matter if she's enrolled to me or not. She's on our team. So if she were to choose to do the business, it doesn't just support me. It supports Giselle. It supports Anuhea. Anuhea is in a leadership or like in a qualifying position. It supports our overall team. We have another active builder that could come on, right? So there's so many, like, I would almost say little glimmers of people. Like keep your eyes out for people that could potentially do the business with you. And I know sometimes it feels like it's not easy to find people to get them to do the business, but I feel like if you keep it top of mind, you continue to share your oils and your products, you can naturally find people like this. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to ask her if she wants to do the business, you know? And then, like I said, this past weekend when I hung out with one of my friends, she is such, okay, Alexis, she is such a lover of oils, and she brings her peppermint oil to our workout classes and shares it with everyone. It's not even me doing it, it's her. And I'm like, I should be more like her. Why? I breathe peppermint on my own, but she like goes around, sis, you want peppermint oil? And so I feel like this is someone who could easily also do the business. And she just gave one of her best friends a whole bunch of probiotics, PB Restore, because her own kids benefit from it. And she's going to enroll her friend with the Diamond Club promo. You know, so it's like there's so many opportunities as long as we keep this type of stuff top of mind. Instead of me enrolling her, you know, I'm like, and you enroll her. Here's your link. Here's a promo, right? And it also helps to empower them. Gut health course, the last class is on Thursday with me. Lifestyle overviews will be with Alexis. I hope you guys like my graphics. It took me actually a while because I was trying to make it kind of cohesive, but not the same exact graphic because then it gets repetitive. So they're a little bit like a little bit different, but but still in the same type of theme. And then we have our convention coming up. So I know something that we did talk about in team call is that we can talk about convention more. We want to get more people to come next year. That starts now. If we want to grow our teams, that starts now. So please talk about convention, what you're excited about. If you're not going, that there's a virtual opportunity, what you're excited about, that you've gone before, you know, like start to post some of the the little hints that doTERRA is giving on new products and make engagement stories. What do you think this is? doTERRA posted this today. What do you think this is? Poll or question box or something, like create engagement around this, right? Your products aren't the only new exciting thing that happens at convention. It's also the connection. It's also Healing Hands and Co-Impact sourcing. And when people believe in the products, it's great. They become great customers. When people believe in the company, they start to develop a why that could be in alignment with building a doTERRA business. So definitely build some momentum and some excitement around convention, because we talked about seeds, especially you two. I feel like even Alexis, like you talk about seeds a lot, and convention can scatter and plant a lot of seeds. So it's kind of up to us to take advantage of that. Convention is in 19 days. No, 9 days, because it's the 10th. I think it's on the 19th. 9 days is the 10th. We all are there in 8 days. Are we there in 8 days? Oh my God, I gotta pack. I haven't even thought of anything. At least we have a text message going now. 8 days. Oh my God, I'm getting nervous now. Need help. Okay. So however, we have things moving. So we have our room coordinated. We have our team party in place. I know when everyone is flying in and out. And then I have my, I'm so nervous right now. I have my convention speaking panel thing rehearsal tomorrow for at 1.5 hours. We're gonna get there. But oh my, I'm flying out. I'm leaving my family in 7 days. Okay. YouTube, right? Leaving in 7 days. Are you ready? Better start packing. Okay.
No, I'm not ready.
I'm like, wait, 7 days?
That's too fast. That's too fast.
Packing, schedules. Okay, we're gonna do this. What do you wear on stage?
Whatever you want.
I can't wear a lay t-shirt. I have to wear like businessy attire, you know?
Why? I've seen people roll up with t-shirts on stage.
At convention?
I've seen
Okay, I better figure that out.
it. You got this. You have an awesome closet. You got this.
So scary. Okay. Not only am I, so the thing is, we're speaking on Friday afternoon, and I'm gonna be nervous Wednesday. I won't be able to hear anything on Thursday or Friday because I'm just gonna be shaking in my boots. So that sucks. Why did I say yes? Okay. But I am just honored that they asked me, and I just feel like it's an opportunity to represent you guys too. And so for that, I'm saying yes. Okay. So I did email this out to everybody, and I just said, in order to RCP, please respond back. And I have gotten RCPs in this way, but I also recommend the one-on-one reach outs, and think about people one-off that you're like, okay, business, who do I want to build a business with? Oh, these people right here, and one-off them. And then, who's ready for a lifestyle overview? Who wants to get reincorporated with their oil? Those people, and have all those one-on-one conversations. Do not forget about our reactivations. I emailed my account manager questions. I sent you guys a screenshot of the answers. Hopefully that helps you wrap your heads around it. If someone reactivates and uses the promo code, they only get the 100 PV balance and the free shipping. And I don't think they get free shipping unless they do LRP, actually. They have to do LRP. And then they get the 200 PV adaptive with the balance. If they're completely re-enrolling, then that would be 100 PV free shipping balance, 150 PV option of the gift, 200 PV adaptive touch. Okay. I think it can get very easy to get overwhelmed around this, but I feel like if you go customer by customer, you'll know what's the best route for that person, and you'll be able to bang it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it can be like, oh my gosh, okay, what am I gonna go re-enroll? Am I gonna go reactivation? Like, what am I doing? What's going on? Go by a list. And when you talk with each of those people, you will figure out the best route for them. You can even offer 2 options. What's going to be easiest for you? Do you want to re-enroll or do you want me to help you reactivate? Okay, I hope that helps. So reactivations, new enrollments, we need 12. Bree got an enrollment yesterday, but it wasn't 100 PV, it was 78 PV. So she didn't realize it doesn't count for Diamond Club. Diamond Club, everything 100 PV or 100 PV enrollment orders or more. Okay. We need 12 this month, 14 for October, 14 for November. And then we get to say that we graduated. I do want to share, there's some moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, those numbers sound so scary. And then I talked to Liza, and Liza's doing the master's program. So that's like, I'm not doing it because I'm not necessarily a diamond right now. Diamonds and above, they get to do Diamond Club, but it's Master's Club. And her 2 downline are also doing Diamond Club on their own. So that means her 2 strongest leaders, she can't even use for her own Master's Club qualifications. And same for them, like they're all kind of on their own, which pushes and challenges them all, right? And so when I get overwhelmed, like thinking, how am I going to accomplish these numbers? How are we going to accomplish these numbers? And then I hear Liza tell me that, I'm like, we can do this, like we can. So yeah. Okay. Anybody have anything? Okay. The main thing about this was like masterminding and making sure we're on the same page and we're starting off the month strong. I feel like we covered as best as we could. And so I'm encouraging you guys, if you're not completely quite organized and really going full force in this month yet, to take a couple more days, please get all your ducks in a row and go full force, or before we know it, we're mid-month and end of the month. Okay. We do not have a weekly Diamond Club call. We have a bi-weekly Diamond Club call. So our next call will be September 24th, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hawaii time. And from there, we have 6 days left of the month. So between now and then, we have 2 weeks to get moving and grooving, I guess you could say. Wait, we should keep saying moving and grooving, guys. Okay, good luck with the rest of your week and heading into the next week of September. I'm excited to see you guys at convention, even those of you attending virtually, because we're still connected in our group. And Alexis, you're for sure virtual. And then you have a couple others that I shared with you that are virtual. And then Bree and Giselle, if you want to connect with Bree and Giselle as well and see if they want to watch together. Okay, thank you. Hold on, I'm gonna just end this.